think, an international policy. They came with a policy of saying younger dealers. What they did, they would give a young man or young lady a petrol station to run, but they would give him fuel to run that petrol station. They would be deducting the margins, but leaving him or some money. Give him a period of about 3 years. They say you must exit, so that they bring another new dealer. And the purpose was to train them how to manage business. Many of them got out and have built their own petrol station. They're up there. If government of Uganda did the same to do incubation like that, whereby we pattern, even with the private sector. Another example I can give in the next way. If a company employs disabled people, it gets the tax deductions from all this tax. If government of Uganda wants the youth to be employed, they will be employed. How? You go and say you employ this youth in agriculture, you will have the following. 1, tax exemption or reduced tax. 2, you will be given some facilities because the youth will be working and earning a living. The tax deduction and what you are giving is creating the young man or young lady to be employed. I can tell you, agriculture is one of the places we should invest more money whereby we can have our youth employed. You talked about...
I know you're running out of time. I just want you to touch on this, right? Having worked for the World Bank, Rwanda does a very good job in Nyungwe with the tea processing. How would you use that example to address that? I just want you to help us on that. That's actually a positive, because I'm listening to a lot of sense here.
Come again?
Rwanda is growing a lot of tea in their Nyungwe plantations, and you, having worked in the World Bank, I know you use a lot of case studies. How would you use some of their examples with your experience to make the tea plantations better here?
Are you aware the Rwanda copied our proposal, which was made by Uganda?
This is why I want you to...
So I'm trying to say that what Uganda is very good at writing proposals, but not good at implementing them. I am trying to tell you that this, what I'm raising, can be done. Tea can generate money. Tea can generate jobs. Because I'm saying that when we, first of all, the tea farmers will get money. The processors will get money. The transporters will get money. What I'm trying to say that if our target is to invest in tea, which we are putting in our manifesto, those tea growing areas will be, we have talked about subsidizing fertilizers, putting, you see factories, when you're trying to do a factory, you lead. Because a person going to the bank to borrow money is more expensive. But the government can put a factory and hand it over and tell these people after a particular time, you will have paid the factory for and go away. Currently in our country, I will give an example. There's a gentleman who was involved in the tea industry. What he did, he even borrowed money from a money lender. You know Uganda now is being led by money lenders. What happened, the cost became high. He took my minutes. Please.
Kindly, yeah.
He took my minutes. Listen to me. So when he could not pay, of course, there was a lot of loss. Our country has been done in such a way that cost of capital is too high. And because even the reason why cost of capital is high is because of government. The biggest borrower is government. So it crowds private credit. And so when someone goes to the commercial bank to borrow, they will say, no money, or they give you at an expense, maybe with more conditions. Now, what I'm trying to say, in the tea sector, if me become the president, I will tell you that it will be a deliberate effort to put industries, to put processes, so that credit, which should have been somebody going there, will be given by government beyond leading it, so that we create jobs in that sector. Fertilizers will be given on subsidies. And I can assure you the tea sector is the best now, because initially we had 4 of them, 4 ranking in. Tea can even overtake coffee. But of course, coffee is still high. In the current situation now, it is coffee followed by tea. Now we're getting a lot of money from tea, but also the marketing process are being driven wrongly. Government should lead in this process. I can assure you, I believe tea will create jobs and will make our youth be employed.
All right, thank you so much. Staying matters agriculture, our national anthem does pride in our agriculture backbone, good climate and fertile soils. Gregory Mugisha.